everyone, today I'm here to talk about The Names They Gave Us by Emery Lord. This is Emery Lord's latest release. She has written 3 other books before. Open Road Summer, which I didn't really enjoy, The Start of Me and You, which I liked, and When We Collided, which again I liked. And hands down is my favorite book by hers. It is so beautiful. It is so heart-wrenching. It is a sad book. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. It is a book that's probably going to make you cry. It made me cry, that's for sure. It is a book that's going to make you think about things, make you think about faith and religion, and make you think about, people and what they're going through. It's just a very, very beautiful book. I think Emery Lord's best, in my opinion. So this book is all about Lucy. Lucy is going into her senior year of high school, and things are going really good for her. She is going to be the swim team captain. She has a great boyfriend that she really likes, and her family life is really good. Her mom had cancer a while ago, but she's now in remission, and her dad's a pastor, and she loves going to church, and she's very religious and very faithful. And then her mom relapses, and her cancer comes back. This book takes place in the summer. She usually goes to her family's church's Bible camp every single summer, but her mom actually wants her to go to the camp across the water called Daybreak, which is kind of a camp for troubled youth. And she wants Lucy to be a counselor there. Lucy's very hesitant to do this because she wants to be near her mother because her mother has cancer again, but she feels like she can't deny her mother because her mother's sick. So she ends up going to Daybreak, the camp, and being a counselor there and really learning a lot about her campers as well as a lot about herself. This book talks a lot about faith. I was very reluctant to read it for that matter because, to be honest with you, I am a religious person. I very much believe in God and what He did for us and the sacrifices He's made, and I try to be the best Christian I can be. Of course, I'm not the best. I have very many faults. I am a sinner for sure, and so I just wanted to throw that out there that I am reading this as a faith-based person. And I get weary about reading books about faith because sometimes they don't show people of faith in books in the best light. And I don't like reading about that, of course, naturally. But this book, I think Emery Lord handled it beautifully. I love the way she wrote Lucy and how she felt and how she dealt with her faith. I thought it was very, very much realistic and very, very much attuned to what I have gone through, honestly. This whole book is Lucy grappling with her faith. When her mom is in remission, when her mom relapses, she gets very angry with God and very upset of why He would do this to her when she has been serving Him, when she's been doing all these things that she's supposed to be doing. And she feels remorse about being angry, and I felt so much like that. My brother had cancer when I was 15 years old. I was very, very much a new Christian for sure. I was going to youth group. I really loved my church, and things like that can really rock your faith. They can shatter them, honestly, and you get very angry and very upset with God, and that's natural. That is 100% okay. I think God sometimes expects for you to get mad at Him because He wants to see how you feel, not put on a facade all the time. So I felt so akin to what Lucy went through. Like, I loved how Emery Lord portrayed it because a lot of the things Lucy felt is what I felt a long time ago. I also love the fact of this camp called Daybreak, a camp for troubled youth. There were so many kids here that came from really bad homes, that came from homes where, one of their parents may have committed suicide, or their sisters committed suicide, or some of them struggling with transgender, and some of them struggling with and there was a pregnant teen. There were so many different things going on, and it had so much diversity in it, which was so beautiful. And I loved reading about these counselors that really cared for each other as well as their campers. They really wanted to help out the kids and really show them their confidence and bring out their happiness. It was just a beautiful place to be. Like, I loved reading about Daybreak. Like, it was just, I loved it so much. Overall, I gave this book like a 4.5 out of 5. The more I think about it, the more I want to move it to a 5 out of 5 because I enjoyed it that much. It was just so good. Like, I loved it. I even liked how it ended. It ended kind of open-ended, honestly, and I like that it did that because it's kind of realistic with life. You don't know what's going to happen, but I love the way it ended with Lucy. I loved how it was kind of resolved at the end of what she felt about her faith and things like that. And I don't know, I just really enjoyed how Emery Lord handled faith. Like I said, I get very nervous when reading books about faith because sometimes it doesn't paint us in the best light, I think a lot of times people think that I'm very closed-minded and I'm very, against a lot of things. But in reality, I think I'm a person that's I believe what I believe, and I think that's great. And you can believe what you want to believe, and I think that's also awesome. But I still think that we can love each other and we could be friends in spite of our differences. I think that's what makes people so great, is loving each other despite our different beliefs. So if that makes sense. So I love that Emery Lord I love the way Emery Lord handled it. I think this is her best work yet. I think this book made me cry. It made me think about a lot of things. It made me happy. It made me sad. It was all of the feelings and more, really. I would recommend this to faith-based people. I think this portrays it great. And I would also recommend this to not faith-based people. I think this book overall is just amazing to read, and you can get something out of it regardless of what you believe in. So yeah, I was very hesitant to even film this review because talking about faith and religion is, it's hard to talk about to a lot of different people because a lot of people have different standpoints and things like that. But I'm still under the notion of, everyone has their own personal beliefs and things like that, and I think it's awesome. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. Anyway, if you have read this book, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Did you like it as much as I did or not? I would love to hear your thoughts. And yeah, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe to see more bookish videos from me every single week. I will see you in my next video. Bye.